9. As the group made their way back to the house, Del was able to get a better look at it. The building was beautiful. 3 floors tall, painted white with black shutters at each window. Steps led up to a porch that wrapped around the entire front of the house and disappeared off to each side. How could this be the same house she'd seen when she came in? If she had any doubts, her bags told the truth. They were right where she'd placed them earlier, in the far corner of the porch. Nana Rose led them all up the steps to a front door made of dark, rich wood and polished to a shine. Above the door was a carving of a broom lying sideways. It was intricately detailed. Del could see the individual straws of the broom etched into the glossy wood, and even the pattern of wood grain on the handle. Underneath the broom were carvings of fat corn stalks and a few other plants she didn't recognize. Once everyone had climbed the stairs and was standing on the porch, the door swung inward. Waiting behind it was a man about Del's dad's age. He was tall and broad in the shoulders, dressed in an all-white suit, and there was a tight look on his dark face, as if he had a secret but wasn't about to tell it to any of them. He took them all in, and his thin mustache twitched as his eyes fell on Del. A moment later, he stood aside to let them in. A rush of cool air hit Del, washing the heat from her skin. It felt so good, like standing in front of the freezer after she'd been outside for hours. Everyone else must have felt the same because they eagerly filed in. "Oh, my bags," Del said, slipping through the group to grab her suitcase and backpack from the corner of the porch. Then she rushed back. Once inside, she took a deep breath of the cooled air and sighed with relief. The house looked even larger on the inside. Giant chandeliers hung from the ceiling, making rainbow patterns of light on the walls of the entranceway. The dark wood floor was polished until Del could see her reflection. A set of carpeted stairs curled upward to a second floor, and there were so many doors and rooms that she wondered how she was ever going to find her way around. Del turned in a slow circle, taking it all in. And that's when she saw a massive plaque above the front door. On it were 2 brooms, both made of honey-colored wood, with tightly bound bristles to match, crossed over each other. Around them in a circle were the words, "Visi Conservatory for the Wonder Arts."